Ladies and gentlemen, this is a story that came out on NPR December 14th, 2018. Michael Cohen on Trump. The man doesn't tell the truth. But you know what, Michael Cohen? You don't tell the truth either. That's why you're going to jail for 3 years. You know, it's a liar ratting on a liar. And I have seen throughout my life how people get in a lot of hot water lying for their bosses. It has happened many, many times, and you allowed yourself to get caught up in there. So I don't feel sorry for you or Trump, but let's get into this story. Michael Cohen, Trump's former lawyer and fixer, says he is being forced to take responsibility for Trump's dirty deeds. In an interview with ABC News, Cohen says that during the 2016 presidential campaign, Trump directed him to arrange hush money payments to two women and that the campaign knew it was illegal. The hush money payments were made 2 weeks or so before the election. After Billy Bush comments about Trump's treatment of women, Cohen tells Good Morning America's George Stephanopoulos, whatever, I don't care about these people's names, adding, so yes, he was very concerned about how this would affect the election. All right. Obviously, it didn't affect the election because 53% of the women didn't vote for him, so it didn't have no impact. Cohen spoke about the president and real estate mogul one day after being sentenced to serve 3 years in federal prison for his actions as Trump's attorney during the 2016 campaign. He says Trump was well aware of his actions to arrange payoff to adult film star Stormy Daniels and former Playboy model Karen McDougal, both of whom said they had affairs with Trump and were paid to keep quiet. Asked if Trump tried to hide what Cohen is doing, the lawyer replied, correct. As for whether Trump knew it was illegal, he said, of course. Trump has insisted he did nothing wrong, saying early Thursday, I never directed Michael Cohen to break the law. He was a lawyer, and he is supposed to know the law. So this is what Trump put out on Twitter on December 13th. So it's Donald J. Trump. I never directed Michael Cohen to break the law. He was a lawyer and he's supposed to know the law. It is called advice of counsel, and a lawyer has great liability if a mistake is made. That is why they get paid, despite that many campaign finance lawyers have strongly. Okay. To that, Cohen responded, I don't think there's anybody that believes that. First of all, nothing at the Trump organization was ever done unless it was run through Mr. Trump. He directed me, as I said in my... Okay, so he's just pretty much defending himself. But you know what? It's kind of counterproductive for him to come out on Trump now, because he was more than willing to sit there and lie for Trump. So now that you are busted and you're going to jail, you're ready to open your mouth and talk. I think people like that really suck. I just do. You know, everything is cool until you get in trouble. Then now that you're in trouble, now it's time to do things differently. It's time to rat on the people that put you up to stuff, but you were more than willing to keep the lie going as long as the money was flowing through your hand. And, and that's how I see Michael Cohen. And as far as him going to federal prison, really, his boss cost him his freedom. That's what really, and if you see something else in this story, please point it out. But the way I see it, Trump cost him his freedom. And so, of course, he's going to go out on Twitter and try to act like, well, he didn't have to do anything he wasn't supposed to do. No, he was following your direction, and he thought he could lie in the Russia investigation and get away with it. And it did not work out for him at all. But it just goes to show you the level of corruption there is and how fast these people will turn a dime on each other when they know they can potentially go to jail. And that's all we're seeing in this whole thing. Now, Mueller still have not released all of his report on this investigation. All they keep saying is it's coming soon, and it has not come yet. But you can best believe there's going to be more people coming forward and talking against Trump because they know they got something to lose now in this whole thing, and that's their freedom. So you can see, here's a few more tweets that came out from Trump. I think this is just continuation from the other one. Stated that I did nothing wrong with respect to campaign finance laws, if they even apply, because this was not campaign finance. Cohen was guilty on many charges unrelated to me, but he pleaded to 2 campaign charges which were not criminal and of which he probably was not guilty even on a civil basis. Those charges were just agreed to by him in order to embarrass the president and get a much reduced prison sentence, which he did, including the fact that his family was temporarily let off the hook. As a lawyer, Michael has great liability to me. Yeah, because he can tell things that you don't want to be known. So, yes, I agree with that. But I'm not surprised. I mean, look, Trump has been in office for 2 years, and it has been nothing but all kinds of corrupt information coming out about him and his administration nonstop. But please tell me what you think, ladies and gentlemen. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.